Fletcher, I see you, it said Fletcher is talking, but we don't hear you. Fletch. Hello?
All right, we'll move to Christian Clark.
Kristen?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
All right, so, we know that there was kind of some uncertainty, leading up to this thing. Can you just take us through when you got the final go-ahead and just kind of feeling that, I don't have to worry about this thing anymore, I can just get my job?
Oh, this has been really, really tough for everyone. I mean, obviously, you look at the NBA and trying to put this whole thing together. So if you're asking me when I got the word the day we were leaving, that I was definitely cleared to go. But as I said, it's been tough on everyone. I wish it could have been done sooner. I wish everything would have been decided sooner. It wasn't, but I'm here. That was my ultimate goal, is just to be here and coach my team, and that's where I am right now.
Why don't you go ahead?
Fletch, are you there?
Will Guillory, go ahead.
So, Coach, can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, yeah. So, has the NBA expressed anything to you as far as restrictions during games? Like, you have to wear a mask, or you have to coach from somewhere other than the style or anything like that?
I have not talked about that, but that's something that'll be covered, I'm sure. But either way, I'm fine with it. Whatever we have to do to get through the thing and make it as safe as we possibly can, that's what we're willing to do.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
All right, how you doing?
I'm curious, for the first time, you guys are able to practice as a team since early March. Obviously, considering it's been 4 months, what are some of your takeaways from today's practice? Are you guys able to go full contact or scrimmage or anything like that?
First of all, I think our guys they were happy to just be back out on the court. I think that was the main thing, to just get back out there and be together. We went through some things. It wasn't really a real tough practice, but we just tried to get the timing back on some plays. We put back in some defensive concepts. We ran up and down a little bit and played just to kind of see where we were from a conditioning standpoint. But we've got a lot of days left before we play. 20 days left before we play, so we didn't feel like we had to just ramp it up in one day. We'll continue to add stuff every day. We'll continue to see where we are from a conditioning standpoint. But overall, I thought the guys had good focus. I thought that they were really into it. I thought they were just happy to be back on the court and to be with each other. Andrew.
There we go. How do you determine the ramping up of practice? How do you determine when to go?
Well, I just think we've sat down as a coaching staff, and we have a plan together. Obviously there's 20 days before we play, so we talked about what we're going to do in each practice, the intensity of that practice, and where we'd like to be at the end of the practice and see where we are. And obviously we may have to make some adjustments along the way. Planning a practice 20 days in advance is pretty tough, but we want to try to take each step so that by the time we get to the 30th, that we're back in basketball shape, we're back in basketball timing, and everybody's feeling good about where we are as far as shooting the ball and defensively.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah. everyone's here, so you know, I don't really know the details of everything, but I know all of our guys are here and they're ready to go. So that's the thing that I do know from the testing standpoint. You're gonna have to ask somebody else that question because I'm not familiar with everything that have gone on.
Hey, Coach, can you just tell us? I know you don't have to do 2 or 3 days, but just what's the actual bubble been like? Just just trying to live a normal life in a bubble. What's that song been like?
Well, you know, number one, it's new. It's new to everyone. There's no one here that have ever experienced this or been through this, so it's definitely new to everyone. It's been difficult for us because we just got here. We just came out of, you know, we've been quarantined until today at 1:30, so we really hadn't had any experience as far as the campus and what's going on. We'll start that when we get back in tomorrow, but like I said, from the time we've gotten here, we've been quarantined up until today. So from a feel of the campus and what's going on, you know, we don't really know. I think everybody here is going overboard as far as trying to be cautious. I think the number one concern here is health, which everyone I think feels that way. You know, the players, the coaches, you know, all the NBA staff, the writers, everybody here understands that this is a different situation, and I think everybody here is proceeding with caution in every corner, everywhere they walk, which is the most important thing that I think anyway. Eventually we'll get to the part where it's the new normal and everybody feels pretty good about it, and I think, you know, you adjust to everything, so we'll adjust to being here and do the best we can to make it as good as we can.
Will Guillory, go ahead.
How tough for Will was it to lose Jeff Wisdom until it over? What was it going to take to kind of replace everything he brought to the past?
Well, I think anytime you lose one of your coaches who's an integral part of everything that you're doing, you know, he took our defense, and once we got really settled in, we had that tough stretch of games. But once we got settled in, I think defensively we've been really solid. You know, the last month that we played, we were very solid. We're making great progress. Guys were really locking in to the rotations and the things that we were doing defensively. Jeff's going to be involved. It may be from afar, but he's going to be involved in every practice. He's going to be involved in every game. He'll be involved in every game plan situation. So he's not here from a physical standpoint, but he will still be involved in everything that we do down here.
Andrew Lopez, last question, please.
Coach, it's not a press conference unless you're asking about Zion. So, how did he look today?
Zion looked great. You know, I think he's been working, as I told you guys before, I think he did a lot of work when we were going through these days where we weren't together and we weren't doing anything. His stepfather did a fantastic job of working him out every day, of making him be in good conditioning when we got him back. He's made a lot of strides in his shooting, I think. So although we weren't together, he did a lot to improve his game. That's the toughest thing to do, is working on your game, you know, when you're by yourself. But you know, Lee, his stepfather Lee, has done a fantastic job of trying to keep him basketball ready, I think.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, guys, I appreciate you.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right.